Evening all, and welcome back to Timberborn, back here with our iron teeth beavers, where things are going great, with one exception. We're no longer breeding. We're no longer having our breeding pods doing anything, and because we have no berry. But that's fine. That means we've used up all the berries in all the storages around all the world, which is fantastic. Because we can just turn this guy back on and get him to fill the berries up. Now, there's no worker for him at the moment because we're out of workers. I did also turn on this again because I needed to chop down some trees because we're ready to boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the hauling post on and then turn it back on again, and then all the beavers will go out and find jobs and then come back here afterwards, which is awesome. So, how are we doing? We're okay for carrots, we're okay for food. We're not okay for people. We've got a couple of buildings that require more people, but that's fine. We will be breeding. I don't think we're actually breeding fast enough to deal with old age. I think we're actually losing population. So we might have to put in more breeding pods. But that's okay. That is doable. That is doable. But first and foremost, we're going to kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom. Okay. Go! Yay! And let the water flow. Which will now make all this green. And we'll now make all this green. And it means we have more green. A sea of green. Yeah, and it has made all this top area clean, so I am going to explode this top area and bring it down because it's just kind of in the way. Makes sense. I might leave the path up one and just boom out this area down here and then bring the path back down again at the end. Doesn't really help. I mean, that this doesn't connect to this side even if we lower it by, well, actually no, if we lower it by one it does. Does, but we can't actually connect the two up because we'd have to come out here somewhere to do that, but it's not. I just want it at a lower level so that when we put our trees in, we can do that, which means actually we should boom a lot of it back. Actually, let's just boom it back. When in doubt, blow it up. Okay, so let's just say blow up everything back to there. Pause the game just a moment. Don't have a construction area in that space, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cancel. We'll cancel the whole road and a road in. That should allow us to build there. Awesome. And then once we built that, we can remove the road back. Put some in, remove it back, put some in, and then once it's all full, we can just blow it up all the way down to nothingness, which would be awesome. And I'm blowing it back up to here because I think that's where the water's going to be. We might go back one more layer. Actually, yeah, we'll go back one more. We'll blow that one up as well. And then. We'd probably have a road in here somewhere, wouldn't we? Connect up all those. We're probably not going that way. Doesn't matter. Not important. We're going to go down here. We're going to do wheat down here. So also, let's put in a lumberjack flag down here, and let's say, would you be so kind as to chop down all the trees in that area? Okay. Thank you very much. There we go. Right, okay. Then you're chopping down all the trees here. No longer need to chop down those. I think you're pretty much done chopping down all the trees here. Oh, we can plant a new potato field there. We can plant more potato fields going out if we want to. I think we're okay right now for potatoes. Let's plant more maple trees in here. We have a dry season coming. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn off that row so that when they chop trees down, they will no longer plant any trees there. And then we might have a path go up there and go along, connect up to these ones. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, day 10:10. So people died 2 days ago, but that's okay. We're breeding again. We have water. We have everything we could possibly ever want or ever desire. I think life is good for beaver kind. So let's speed up time. This is going. This is now flowing over again. I think that makes sense. This would have stopped for a moment. So what are we going to do about this? Do we? I mean, there's no point in turning this off now because this floods out by one. So, I mean, I could turn that one off and then the water flowing in there won't go, then the water wouldn't flow down this river anymore. I think I'm just going to leave. I think this is going to be 1.5. That's fine. There's a dam there which is going to be 0.5. This is going to become a road. So let's build that. It was also mentioned in the comments to a previous video. Let me see if I can find who mentioned it. About making these too deep and running power underneath them, which means you can just sort of bring the power up wherever you need to. Which I think is a fantastic idea. I'm not going to do it for this map, I don't think, because we're basically running our power like that. But having an area with like engines and just having all your power running under the roads and water going under all the roads as well, I think would be fantastic. I think that would be awesome. I mean, we could definitely run a river off here and along here. The only drawback we kind of have is supplying the water to it, because it's how can I put this? It's Psychosis 73 was the one that mentioned that. It's fine because if we run it all from this river here, that's fine. It all goes out into canals and that's perfect. But you're always getting it from one source. You kind of have to get it from one source anyway. But it's got to come down into this river, and then from this river it's got to go out. And I'm just concerned that if we run it round and down here, we're going to get over to here in places, and it's just going to struggle. Although I would like to run it down here and into this river as well, just because we can. Kind of like that idea. No other reason than because we can. You know, run it along here, and start it here, and then it can flow down into the river. And then we can block the river off down here somewhere. Yeah, you could come right round to here and block the river off. And it would fill up to 2 all the way along. That would be good. Oh, it wouldn't fill up there. You'd have to block them off there as well. Multiple level dams. Another dam there as well. So you'd have 3 levels of dams going on there. Which would work. Would work beautifully. We just have to boom this all down. And, yeah. I'm going to remove you, because you're no longer needed. But yeah, we'd have to bring water out, and we could run water out to here, but then water would flood down into here, and we don't really want that, because that would flood this area. That's not really what we're after. The water back here is going to flood along here. The drought has started. Okay. Why is no one coming down and building that? Interesting. Why is no one coming down to build that? Oh, they're all working on the bomb explosive. That's another point to point out. We only have 4 builders, and we need more. We need more builders. So let's put in a builder's hut. Let's go to here. Let's get the builder's hut, which we did. We did unlock, but I never built. I don't think. No, I was going to build one out here, but I didn't. And I'm going to put one a bit more central as well, because I mean, it extends the range, but you're still limited by the range of the district. Anyway, but I want to come down here because I kind of want to build wheat down here, and I'm wondering if we can do it without having another district. Just do it all off one district. I'm wondering if that's possible. So maybe we'll put it over here. I did build this here so we could get another district. We could block off the bridge has a way to put a district in there if we want to. I could put it there, or I could put it the other side of the water. Put it here. And also on this side of the water, I kind of want to put the stuff in to run the wheat fields, like to produce the bread. So we're gonna have some things here. So let's look and see what. So we need a grits mill. Let's unlock the. We got research. Let's unlock that. Let's unlock the bank. There. So we need a grits mill. It turns out you need about 2 grits mill to 1 bakery. A grits mill luckily will fit just there. They require 60 horsepower. So do we have them? Do we have them running off of? Do we have them running off of foot power? I mean, I was also tempted to blow this corner out and make it a nice deeper place for this. We might blow out the bottom bit and just follow the contour down. Might do that. This is also a prime location for an engine. Actually, no, because engines are entertainment. Where are we going to put our entertainment? Probably up here somewhere. So they require 60. If we run them at 50 and put 2 of them down, that'd be fine. So if we put 2 of them in, I'd have to also put power in from behind them. We want access to this as well. We don't have to do it from here. We can easily put in a bit there to come down, and they can come along and go down. That would not be a problem at all. So there are means and ways and down all over the place. And we need storage. Okay, so let's start with the storage. Let's start with a large warehouse. Because we want a large warehouse, and we want it to be... All our beavers are going to come down to it. So the beavers that live up here have to come down here. We might put some housing down here as well. Just a little bit. I think that would make sense. So if we put in storage, and then we put in our bakery next to the storage. And then we put in our grits mills next to the bakery. 1 and 2. We then need to produce 100 power, or 120 power, technically. And we can move these stairs up to here. We want to build a hut down here as well, which we can put there. Would not be a problem. And that would produce more builders for going around. Yeah, they've got a long distance to travel if they're going up here, but we're going to probably expand down this way, because we can do, there's a little bit of land down here, there's probably more land up there. Doesn't really matter where the builders are. I mean, they can do whatever. Could also put builders up here and have them run down. That wouldn't be a bad thing. That's probably more central. That's probably more central. Let's put the builders up there. That makes more sense. We'll put the builders here. They can live opposite the pond. We've still got this gap in here for whatever. I'm going to probably put some entertainment or something in there. Don't know what yet. And this area here might be where a carousel goes with an engine. Then we might have a temple up here. I'm saying might because I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to remove these. And we're going to remove that. And then we're going to put in some stairs here. Not that I think our beavers ever need access to this place down here, but I'm going to give them access to it just in case they need it. just in case they ever want to get down here. Road. And then we're going to actually put our running platforms along the back here. They're only 1 deep, aren't they? Ow. Yeah, they're only 1 deep, so we can put one there and one there, and they will share the power between the two, but that would be absolutely fine. We can build a road along to there, like that. We can put some form of decoration on the end. I kind of want to unlock the beaver statue. It costs 30 iron, but it does do a large area for aesthetics. But we need, oh, and we need a house down here as well, and we can put a house right there. Put one of the large houses right here, or we could put it there. I don't like the idea of putting it there. And that would be where our beavers that all work and live can all be down here. Okay, that makes sense in my head. I think that would work. And if we unlock the beaver statue, which does aesthetics in 3 tile, we'll go with a shrub. We'll go with a shrub back here right now, and then we'll look at the beaver tile later on. Because also I want to unlock the monuments, like the labour monument. And you need to put a monument where your beavers are, which means we'd have to put one here somewhere. Might get rid of one of these rooftop terraces because we probably don't need this many up here to cover these ones. But I'd also need one over here to cover these beavers, although they do all come to town to get food. So maybe that's what we should have here. We should have 2 more storages and store each one of the foods here. So all the beavers have to come to here to get food, and then when they get to food, they're going to get the monuments. Then we've got 3 different monuments to do things. So, and we've got this area here. We can platform over this. That will be fine. We have options. We have options. Right. So prioritize building the builder's hut. Okay. We want the storage to be a high priority. We want that to be the lowest priority. We want these to be low priority, and their treadmills to be low priority. We want everything else to be normal priority. I think, yeah. And everything should be good. So we should get builders first. So let's go. Let's go. We are actually, I think we're capped on carrot, aren't we? No, you're not carrot. You're carrot. No, we're not capped on carrot. Oh, they are working. They are doing a thing. Perhaps we need to do more. We're not getting as many carrots in. But we'll see. This is not a very efficient build. I mean, you should put beavers in many other places. But make them very low. So they get built like last. So our beavers can work on our construction area down here. Because this is far more important. Storage is more important. That is done. Awesome. Right, so let's increase that to 4. Let's sack all of our hauling firms and let's turn that on again. No unemployed beavers because they've all gone to the builder's hut. That's fine. Builder's hut do act like transports when there's nothing to build. So they will do the hauling post, but the hauling post gives 100% bonus to strength, so they can carry twice as much stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to build this. Once this is built, I want to pause the game because I don't want anything to... Oh, yeah, you're struggling to get power. That's fine. Because we don't have the haulers. We don't have the people. We're actually lowering in population. So we need more breeders out as well. More breeders pods. These aren't being built either at the moment. Don't have the builders to do things. That's fine. Breeding halted. Why is breeding halted? We have berries. Do we not have berries? We don't have berries. Okay, we used all the berries? The beavers eat all the berries? I didn't think... didn't think beavers ate berries. If there were other things to eat, maybe they do. Okay. Okay, pause. Right, this has got paper in it, so none. And this is only going to store bread. Okay, and we want to have 1,000 bread stored in here. So all the bread come to here. This got carrots. No, oh no, sorry, not all the bread goes there. We want it set to none. No, we want them set to none, but they don't. They will put them here, but we'll fill up the places first. We'll fill up these first, and then they'll be done later. Okay. Okay. So that's going on there. You no unemployed beavers. We need more breeding pods, but we need more breeding pods. We need more berries. And for more berries, we need to let the berries grow. We need a bit of time. We need a bit of time. We just need to let things go and get things built and see how it works. These need to grow. These need to build. I think we're just gonna have to wait, which means, well, I'm gonna turn off this engine and this metal thing again because there's no point to having them running. I'm gonna turn off that because there's no point in having that running. Hey, we've got a lumberjack black, cool, so he can start clearing out some trees down here for the future of our wheat, which is awesome. So we survived the drought. Nothing ran out of water. I didn't even open anything. This stayed with water in it as well. This river down here stayed with water in it as well. It is a bit low, but it did stay. If we start pumping out water from that, it would definitely suffer. But it's okay. It's okay. Leaving everything at 0.5 being opened. And in fact, this one actually let all of the water drain from here down. And we're not too bad. We drained down a whole block. So we're down at about half. So we used about half storage of water. And then the water's going to come flooding in again and raise it back up again. That's not too bad. We can adjust that because obviously I could close this one off if we wanted to store more water in here. So that's not bad at all. I feel like that's pretty good. We've got our wooden stairs and that built down here, haven't we? Yep, they've been built. Awesome. So beavers can still get down to the bottom if they need to. Which we might do, because we might blow things up down here. And make it deeper. But not too sure on that. Not too sure on that. We'll see. We're gonna get a bit of flooding here, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so some beavers have moved in here already. Don't know why. Oh, flooded. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's because we've only got one out and technically 3 ins. But it does all balance. It does all balance. Yeah, that just hits cap. That actually is... Technically, we can store 4 in here. But when we go into a drought season, because this gate is left open all the time, it just goes out. It just floods out down to... down to 3, so we end up at that storage. So throughout that drought we used half of our water supply. Didn't see how long the drought was, wasn't looking, didn't look at that. And then this flows down here, and then we will come down here and build this at some point, but that's fine. Breeding is halted, everything is good, we just need time. So it's going to be another short one, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry, people keep asking me to make these longer, and after about 20 minutes of gameplay, you get to the point where you just got to wait for stuff to be built. And I could put a cut in and then record another 5 minutes or so, but I'd rather leave it and do it in the next episode. So we've done this is all done, dusted, and now we're going to wait for a period of time, wait for everything to be built and done, and then we'll come back next time. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. And hopefully we can get some breeding going before we end up completely running out of beavers. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.